Hi folks, this is Pat Haas from Team Haas Home Inspections. Today, I wanted to go over a few things what a home inspector such as myself looks for when inspecting a electrical panel in a home. Now, I'm not going to go over everything, not every little detail, just a few things. So the first thing we'll look for is location. If the electrical panel is located in a bedroom, closed closet, or a bathroom, we call that out. Those are safety hazards and improper locations to have one installed in. The next thing we'll look for is working space around the electrical panel. We need about 30 inches in the right and left, 30 to 36 in the front, which is about 3 feet. That's for maintenance and for electrician to work on the electrical panel. So since we have a deep sink here and a washer and dryer, I would call that out. Lack of working space in front of the electrical panel. The next thing we'll call out, aside from that, make sure that the electrical panel is no greater than 6 feet off the ground so it could be reached and worked on as well. So the next thing we'll look for is we'll look for moisture or some rust. We have some corrosion built up around the panel cover. I know for a fact that this panel cover is okay, and there's no danger here that this cover was sitting on the ground for a while up against the foundation wall in a damp basement. So I know for a fact that the surrounding area is okay. Next thing we'll look for are blunt tip screws. What are blunt tip screws? Those are the screws without the tips at the end. We don't want any screws puncturing a conductor or a wire, causing an electrical safety hazard inside the electrical panel or a shock hazard. Next thing what we'll do is make sure that the panel cover can open to a 90-degree angle. That's also for working space conditions. And as I have this open here, we look for our labeling. So this would be lack of proper labeling. We need to know what all the breakers are go to in the home, so we know what we're inspecting. And also too, when an electrician comes, they need to also know where everything goes as well. Makes their job easier. Next thing we'll look for are knockout covers. Knockout covers are covers around areas where wires come out of, usually. If there's missing knockout covers where there are no wires coming out of, we call those out. It helps the enclosure of the electrical panel, and if they're missing knockout covers, it defeats the purpose of the electrical panel being fire rated. So if there's a fire, it needs to be contained inside the panel. We don't want any flames getting out and causing any safety issues. So we do that. Another reason why we call out missing knockout covers too is at times rodents in the wintertime, rodents and other critters get inside the panel because it's warm inside, and they'll start chewing on all the wires, which isn't good. So those are just a couple of things I'm gonna point out for what we as in home inspectors look for in inspecting a electrical panel. I want to make a part 2, go over more. I want to open up the panel, show you what's inside, and show you what inspectors will look for when doing that as well. Thank you for watching the video. Stay tuned for part 2. When I can, I'll post it up. Thank you again. Bye.